Welcome. Hello. This is day 2 of 7 days of Chakra Asana with me, Monica. The second chakra is the Sacral Chakra. It's also called Svadhishthana chakra, and it's located here in the navel, about 4 finger spaces below the belly button. It is represented by the color orange, and its attributes are creativity, sensuality, emotions, sexuality, and self-worth. When the sacral chakra is balanced, we develop a healthier self-image and we are able to accept change with more ease. The mantra for the sacral chakra is VAM, V like victorious, V-A-M. And when you chant the word VAM, you should feel it down here in your sacral chakra, in this lower abdomen. So we're going to start. Come to a comfortable seat, close your eyes. We'll get right into it. Take a couple of breaths, depending on where you are in your day. Maybe you have some tenseness in your body that you want to shake out. Maybe take a deep breath in through your mouth and out through your mouth. And then try to come to stillness. Feel your sit bones rooting down, your spine growing tall. Feel the crown of your head reaching up toward the sky. Inhale fully all the way down to your sacral chakra. Feel your belly expand 360 degrees, front, back, and side of your bodies. Fill it up. And exhale through your nose. Good. Do that again, inhaling. And as you exhale, soften into this pose. Let your whole body soften. Let go of any tension you might be holding. Good. And then join me, we'll chant VAM 3 times. Inhale fully. VAM. And I want you to feel that into this space of the sacral chakra. VAM. One more. Maybe you bring your hands together at heart center. Inhale. Good. Let your head fall toward your belly. Release your hands to the earth. Walk your hands out. Release your head down. Forward fold. In this easy seated position. Good. Walk your hands back. Come to a seat and we'll get right into this asana movement to balance your sacral chakra or Svadhishthana. Okay, good. Come to all fours. All right, come to hands and knees. Fingers spread wide, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, cow pose. Exhale, draw your belly in, draw that sacral chakra up. Round your shoulders, lift the space between your shoulders up. Look toward your belly button. Exhale, everything out. Inhale fully, drop your belly, lift your heart. Exhale and round. One more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come to neutral. Step your right foot behind you. Bring your toes to the earth. Draw your belly in. Feel your calf opening. Good. And then you could always stay with your toes on the earth, or you can float your foot up to hip distance. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Lift and round. Inhale your right leg long. You could stay like this. You could float your left fingers up, turning your palm to face the center. And exhale everything in. Inhale long. Exhale, draw everything in. Inhale long. And exhale, set it down. Release your hand, release your knee. And we'll switch sides. Left foot goes back, toes to the earth. Draw your belly and root down through your palms. Feel this opening in your calf, evenness in your hips. And then keep your foot on the ground or float it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Lift and round. Warming up the spine. Inhale long. Maybe you float your right fingers up, reaching from fingers to heels, shaking someone's hand. Exhale, draw everything to the midline. Inhale long. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale long. And exhale, release hand, release foot. Good. Step your right toes back. Turn your right heel down. Swivel your left leg out as much as you'd like. And then peel your right hand all the way up to the sky. Root down through your left palm, lifting. Root down through your right pinky toe. Exhale your right hand all the way over your ear. It's extended side angle on one knee. Breathe here. Good. And then reach your right hand all the way back. Keep reaching it back until your torso uprights itself. Release your right hand down, reach your left arm over. So this is like reverse warrior on one knee. Good. And you can always use a block here to support you as we flow through this pose 2 more times. Left hand down to the floor or a block, right hand all the way over. Extended side angle. So this is a little too tall for me, so you find what's right for you. And then reach your right fingers all the way back, upright your torso. Right hand down, left hand lifts. Reverse. One more with your breath. Left hand down, right hand over. Extend. And then right hand down, left hand over. Reverse. Good. Left hand down, windmill your right hand down. Come back to center, and we'll go the other way. Left foot goes back. Turn your left heel down. Swivel your right foot out as much as you need. And then peel your left arm all the way up. Reach up tall, reaching down through your right hand. Exhale your left hand all the way over your ear. Find length from your pinky toe all the way to your pinky finger. Drawing your right hip under. And then reach your left arm all the way back to your left foot. Upright your torso. Reverse. Left hand down, right hand over. Maybe you look up under your right elbow. And come back. Right hand down, left hand over. Bringing your right hand to the floor or a block. Reaching down through your left pinky. Left hand goes back. Right hand lifts. One more. Right hand down, left hand over. Finding length. Left hand reaches back. Upright your torso. Pass through warrior 2 on one knee. To reverse. And then windmill your hands down, right hand down, left hand down, come back to center, curl your toes under, root down strongly, firmly through your palms, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And breathe here. Find length. Maybe you bend your knees and send your belly back toward your thighs. Maybe you reach your hips up really high. And then walk your hands back to meet your feet. Forward fold, Uttanasana at the back of your mat. Roll down. Good. Soft bend in your knees. Inhale, rise up. Reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Come to the top of your mat. And we'll flow. Inhale to rise. Interlace your fingers, draw your belly in, draw your tailbone down, protecting your lower back, and reach back, making this moon shape. Exhale, hands to heart center. Soft bend in your knees, bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and lift your shoulders, lift your palms toward the sky. As you exhale, release your head down. Release your hands to the floor. Good. Step your left foot back. Lower your left knee down. Reach your fingers forward and up. Interlace your fingers and reach all the way back, making that moon shape again. Release, hands to the earth or to your knee or to blocks. And let your right knee fall forward, feeling this openness in your hips and your left hip flexor. Full inhale. Full exhale. Plant your hands on the floor or on blocks. Shift your hips back, flex your right toes, release your head down. Breathing here. honoring your body where you are today. Good. Shift forward, plant your hands, curl your left toes, lift your left knee, step your left foot forward to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat spine. Hands can be on your calves, on the floor, on blocks, as long as your spine is nice and straight. And then fold down. Soft bend in your knees, roll up. Interlace your fingers, reach up and go all the way back, drawing your tailbone under. Exhale, hands to heart center and release, Tadasana. Good, we'll do that again. Inhale to rise, reach all the way back. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, reach up. Fold down. Release your hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Lower your right knee down. Rise up, reach your arms forward, interlace your fingers. Reach your arms all the way up and back. Exhale, hands to your knee, to the floor or to blocks. And let your left knee come forward over your left ankle as you open your right hip flexor. Letting your body weight carry your body down. Good. And then release your hands to the floor or to blocks. Shift your hips back, flex your left toes. Release your head down. Inhale forward, plant your hands, curl your right toes under, lift your right knee and step forward, right foot to meet left. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat spine. Exhale, fold. Soft bend in your knees, sit your hips down, lift your hands. Utkatasana, sit your hips down a little lower, lift your heart. And inhale all the way up to stand, exhale, hands to heart center and release. Close your eyes. Notice your breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Shoulders are open, palms facing forward. Thighs, hips, glutes engaged. Good. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend your knees, sit your hips down. Reach your arms up. Utkatasana. Release your hands down. Send your hips up. Forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step to plank. Right foot, then left foot. In plank. Draw your belly in. Lower just your knees. Keep your belly lifted. Draw your elbows back. Lift your hips up. And draw just your chin and your chest to the mat. And roll forward. Low cobra. Bhujangasana. Exhale, push your hips back to your heels. Lift your hips up to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale your right foot forward. Turn your left heel down. Rise forward and up. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Send your hips down. Pause. And then open your arms to a T. Virabhadrasana two. Warrior two. Reach your arms out. Send your hips down. Good. And then reverse. Left hand down. Right hand forward. Inhale through warrior two. Right forearm to thigh, left arm over your ear. Extend. We'll do that again. Left arm down, right arm back. Warrior two. You could bring your forearm to your thigh or to the floor. Reach your left arm over your ear. Rise back up. Warrior two. Left arm down, right arm over. Reverse warrior. And then come back through warrior two. Reach your right hand to the outside of your right foot, maybe to a block or to the floor. We're coming to Ardha Chandrasana. Bring your left hand to your hip. If you haven't done this before, maybe you just play with it. Maybe you just float your left toes up. If you're ready, come all the way up, turning your body toward the left, stacking left shoulder over right, reaching your left hand up to the sky, reaching your left heel back. Maybe you float your right hand to heart center. Maybe you float your hand forward. Maybe you turn your gaze toward the ceiling or the sky. Good. Always an option to bend your back knee, take the Tapasana bind. And then very slowly, with intention, look down at your right big toe. Bend your right knee. Release your left foot to the earth. Come back to warrior two. Windmill your hands down, step to plank. Good. Pause and plank. Your choice to lower knees, chest, chin, or with straight legs to your belly. You could always take chaturanga and hover. Inhale, low cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll go the other side. Inhale your left leg up and back behind you. Exhale your left foot forward between your hands. Turn your right heel down. Rise up, warrior one. Release your hips down. Pause. Maybe you look up. And then open your stance. Open your arms to a T. Virabhadrasana 2. Reaching long. Releasing your hips down. Good. Reverse your warrior. Right hand down. Left hand lifts. Maybe you look up toward your left elbow. Inhale, back to warrior two. Left forearm to thigh. Right arm reaches over. Reverse. Right hand goes back. Left hand reaches up and back. Good. Warrior two. Reach your left forearm to your thigh, or maybe you bring your left fingers to the earth or a block. Right arm over your ear. Rooting down through your right pinky. Rise up, warrior two. One more time. Reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two. Good. This time, left hand to the outside of your left pinky, to a block or the floor. Reach your left arm forward. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Maybe you step your right foot in. Maybe you float right up into Ardha Chandrasana. Reaching your right heel back, reaching your right fingers up. You could turn your gaze up. You could float your fingers up. You could take the Chapasana bind variation, drawing your right heel toward your right glute, reaching back, catching your foot, looking up. Very slowly look down at your left big toe. Bend your left knee, reach your right foot back. Come back to warrior two. Windmill your hands down, step to plank. Good. Pause and plank. Lower to your belly or to chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha or cobra. Exhale, roll over your toes, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Good. Very slowly lower your knees down, sit your hips back. Child's pose. Release your forehead to the earth. Always an option to bring your hands back to your heels. Notice your breath. Feel your whole body expanding. Good. Reach your arms forward if they're not already. Rise back up to all fours. Curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. Inhale up high on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soft bend in your knees and roll up. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Turn to face the long side of your mat. Step your feet wide. Turn your toes out. Bring your hands to heart center. Lower your hips down. Goddess pose or temple pose. Go down lower. See how low you can go. Inhale to rise, 5-star pose. Reach out long. Reach your arms long. Draw your tailbone down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lower down. Bring your awareness to your sacral chakra as you breathe and expand. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise. 5-star pose. Reach up. Exhale, all the way down. Lower your hips. Stay here. Maybe you can wiggle your toes. Maybe you can lift one ankle, one heel, and the other heel. Maybe you can lift both heels. Maybe you can lower your hips down a little more. And then release, rise all the way up. Bring your hands to your hips. Good. Keep your feet turned out. Bring your hands to heart center. Step your feet in just a little bit closer if they're too far. You want them just slightly wider than hip distance for Malasana squat. And then lower your hips down again. Go down, go all the way down. Bring your elbows to the inside of your knees. You have a choice to always sit on a block in any of these poses where your seat is lowered. That might feel really nice. Close your eyes. Connect to your sacral chakra. Feel the breath. Exhale, release. If you're on a block, move it out of the way. Release your hips down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Baddha Konasana. Release your knees down. Lift your spine tall. Exhale, fold forward. Feel the breath coming into your kidneys and your sacrum. Feel your whole body expanding. Exhale fully. Rise back up. Good. Come to a comfortable seat. Reach your legs out. Turn this way. Reach your legs out. Give them a nice shake. Good. Reach your spine tall. Good. And then draw your right foot over your left knee. Reach your right hand behind you and take a twist. You can hug your right knee with your left arm, or you can reach your left arm inside of your right knee. Today I'm just going to give my right knee a hug. And then maybe as you root down through your right hand, lift your spine tall. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. And we'll go the other way. Straight legs, give them a nice shake. Draw your left knee in. Lift your spine tall. Step your left foot over your right knee. Reach your left hand behind you. And then maybe you reach your right arm around and hug your left knee. Maybe you reach it through. And as you root down, lift up your spine taller. And as you exhale, turn and look over your left shoulder. Maybe you close your eyes, connect to your breath. Unwind. Come to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Full inhale.